AskReddit by Jenkigabanzo1. What are subtle signs someone's Canadian? They have non-legal tender in their toolbox. Tender? I hardly know her. I don't know why I'm like this. Mixed usage of imperial and metric system. 6 feet tall, 5 degrees Celsius, 100 km/h, 2 pounds of chicken, etc. You forgot we measured distance in the amount of time it takes to get there. If it's 200 km away, we'll say it's 2 hours away depending on how fast you drive. They stay away from the geese. Sir, I believe you mean cobra chickens. Mention house hippo if they know they know. I smell burnt toast. If they say washroom instead of bathroom or restroom. You speak real Canadian. Well done. Ask them if they're a Leafs fan. They will have a strong opinion one way or another. Hello, she said Canadianly. Oh fucking hey there, bud. When they say grade 7 instead of 7th grade, etc. And also grade 9, 10, 11, 12 instead of freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. In the 10th of August degrees is freezing, yet in the 10th of April degrees is comfortable for t-shirts. Apparently it's also t-shirt weather in December. WTF is with the weather this year. My husband is Canadian and has been in the US since he was 15, graduated UNLV. He's in his 70s. He still says about and again like a Canadian. Other Canadians immediately know he's Canadian too. It's like they have this sixth sense. How do you get a Canadian to apologize? Step on their foot. How do we say again different? I know about. I don't hear it but I get it, but I've never heard that our again is different. We all know what melong means. 100% chance of rain. Deleted. Or dill pickle. If you were raised in Canada you really do say sorry a lot. It's to the point that they put into law that saying sorry is not an admission of guilt. Had to explain to people that sorry is just Canadian for excuse me. Whenever they complain about politics they always preface it could be worse and gesture south. Not wrong, barely. They can pronounce Saskatchewan. They can spell Saskatchewan. I was in Florence, Italy. I'd booked dinner at the rooftop restaurant in a hotel. When I arrived I had to cross the lobby to get to the lift to the restaurant, but it was unexpectedly packed with a large loud crowd of Americans. A wedding party. Great, I thought, it's going to take me ages to get past all these people. But no, they politely parted before me, and I quickly realized they were all in fact Canadians. Serious answer, online you can tell someone is Canadian based on 2 factors. 1. They use the R spelling in words like favorite or savor. 2. They don't use British or Australian NZ slang or colloquialisms. 3. If you ask them what Smarties are, it's a chocolate candy, not a sugar pellet candy. Honor, color, neighborhood. When they are not your buddy, guy. Or your guy, pal. Ask them what a copay is. They'll have no idea what you're talking about. I had to Google it. I got a laugh from this one. I hear all Canadian men have monster dongs. I can prove you wrong. They'll know their weight in lbs and their height in feet and distance they'll use time. Air and water temps in Celsius, oven temps in Fahrenheit. Anything below -20 is a no sticker. Double denim. That's the Canadian tuxedo reserved for the finest of occasions. Not a Canadian, just across the border. My wife and I got mistaken for Canadians at Disney World in the winter. It was 55°F and a fine mist rain. My wife and I were wearing sweatshirts, and they were wearing parkas. Hence the confusion. I live abroad and when I say oh yeah I'll often have Aussies Kiwis laugh and copy me. Saying oh yeah buddy is my go-to when I want to sound aggressively Canadian. If someone calls a cigarette a dart you can be sure they are Canadian. Ricky get your darts out pulls out cigarettes no not your cigarette darts, these darts, pull them out of your arm.